Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Kurt's quarantine concert band class. And we are going to um, try to get through as much stuff as possible today. So we're not going to waste too much time talking. If you feel like you need a refresher, please do check out episode 1. We go over a lot of really important stuff in there about making our clarinet be in the best shape possible, ready to play. We are just going to get right ahead started. The plan for today is to go from line 1 to 10 as a warm-up, and then we are going to hopefully do pages 6 and 7, lines 14 through 25. 25. Then we are going to try to get through everything as fast as possible to also make sure that we're doing the best job that we can. So we are going to make sure that we're playing everything with a really, really solid tone, make sure that we're playing everything with really good breath support, make sure that our embouchure is nice and supported, and just in general, we are playing as best as we can. So make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Remember, curl your bottom lip over your bottom teeth, and top teeth firmly on the mouthpiece, and corners in. And so we're ready to play line 1. Okay? Line 1. Ready? 1, 2, line 1, ready, play. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Line 2, ready, play. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, line 3. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Line 4, articulation. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Oh, so you heard that little squeak at the beginning of that. That's totally fine. That's going to happen. But the reason why that's happening is because the embouchure isn't firm enough, and I am making the mouthpiece too loose, and so it's getting jostled in ways that aren't going to sound good. So we want to make sure that our reed is flat against our bottom lip, our top teeth are really firm in there, and our corners of our mouths are nice and supported. So line 5, 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, line 6. 2, 3, 4. 2, line 7. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Line 8. Ready, play. 2, 3, 4. Take the repeat. 2, 3, 4. 2, line 9. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it would have been a good idea to have our handy dandy metronome going for our warm up, but no time to start like the present, you know? So again, all we got to do is Google the word metronome, and a nice metronome will pop right up. I'm going to set our metronome at 80 beats per minute. Nice, slow, and even tempo. And we're going to jump right ahead to line 14 with rolling along, okay? Here we go, rolling along. 1, 2, rolling along, ready, play. Okay, so now let's do line 15, and remember, so this is going to be review for us, but we are going to go over it anyway just to make sure that we're all caught up and ready to play. So it's line 15, and the half note gets 2 beats, and so we're going to count it like half, beat, beat, half, half, rest. Okay? So we're going to start at line 15. Ready? 1, 2, 15, ready, play. Half, beat, beat, half, rest. Half, beat, beat, half, rest. Beat, 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 half, rest. Repeat. Half, beat, beat, half, rest. Half, beat, beat, half, rest. Beat, 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 half, rest. Okay, now we're going to do line 16, and you'll notice that the rhythms for line 16 are exactly the same as what we just did in line 15. So it should sound really familiar to you. And let's make sure that we're counting. So I want to make sure everyone is tapping their foot right along with the beat. Okay, line 16. 1, 2, 16, ready, play. Actually, why don't I play along with you? How about that? Okay, line 16. 1, 2, ready, play. Yes. Half, rest. Repeat. Half, rest. Half, rest. Half, rest. Okay, now let's do line 17. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're really following along with that metronome, really sticking to it. And so for these breath marks, we don't want to just take as short and tiny of a breath as we can, like that doesn't really help. What we want is to take a nice big breath from the bottom of our belly, okay? So you want a nice straight back, and then really good posture, and puff out your chest. Keep the shoulders down. One more time. So we want to make sure that our breaths are still quick so that we don't lose our rhythm. But when we're taking those quick breaths, we take really nice, big, deep breaths. Okay? So line 18. 1, 2, 18, ready, play. repeat. Okay, now we're going to move on to line 20. And remember, we count whole notes like hold that whole note, hold that half rest. Okay? So we want to make sure that we are giving these notes their full value, their full weight, because, they were made that way, and they want to be given all the life that they got, You wouldn't want to deprive a note of its value, would you? So we're going to play line 20, and we're going to just clap the rhythms and count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure to tap your feet to really internalize that tempo. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 20, ready, play. Hold that whole note. Beat, 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 beat. Hold that whole note. Hold that whole rest. Beat, beat. Hold that whole note. Repeat. Hold that whole note. Beat, 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 beat. Hold that whole note. Hold that whole rest. Beat, beat. Hold that whole note. So, you might have gotten a little bit tripped up with the repeat, but it's really, really important that if we see a repeat sign, we take a repeat sign, right? So you need to, before you even start the music, you need to look, make sure, let's see, are there any repeat signs? Yep, there's one. So we know, before we even start the music, that we're going to have to take a repeat, okay? And we know that repeat is going all the way back to the beginning, and there should be no seams in between things. Just be one fluid phrase of music, right? So let's do line 21, and again, you'll notice that the rhythm is exactly the same as what we just did. So make sure you're focusing on your embouchure and your technique with your fingers, because you should be able to count this one just fine, okay? Line 21. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so we're going to skip split decision and go right to march steps. So we want to really make sure that we are focusing on our tempo with this one, not speeding up on the quarter notes, not slowing down on the whole notes, and taking our big, deep breaths when we can. At the breath marks, hopefully we can make it all the way through each passage. And yeah, let's really also focus on our articulation and make sure that each note tap, 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 has a nice sharp tone, okay? 1, 2, 23, ready, play. Okay, so there you have it. That's all the time we have for today, but definitely tune in for the next lesson on Friday, and we will be moving right along in the book. I'm really excited for it. See you then.